Yo, what's up guys, Timmy here, welcome back to another video today, and today we're going to be going over just the essential occasion that you need to own fragrance for if you love to wear fragrances. Now this is kind of like the minimalist approach to fragrances, if you will. Own the minimum amount possible to cover the whole entire year in any situation possible. Now of course you can own one blue fragrance and cover the entire year, but what's the fun in that? So in this video, I'm actually going to be breaking it down to different occasions and giving you guys a lot of different options to fit those occasions. So without further ado, we have a lot to cover. Let's jump into the first occasion. First group of fragrance or occasions, if you will, is the summer signature scent. So this is the summer fragrance that you're gonna wear in majority of situations. It's gonna be something that of course you need to really love. Something that may be a little bit more unique, so it's not, you know, the same as a lot of other people out there. You don't want the ex-boyfriend kind of vibe, so it has to be just a tad bit unique. And I have 3 options for you for those occasions, all right? So I broke this one down to extremely hot, kinda hot, and not so hot kind of summer. So for the extremely hot summer, this one was really hard. There's not really a lot of unique options when it comes to just uber fresh fragrance to help you through the heat. This one is Versace Poroum. Now this to me is one of the best hot weather fragrance out there when it comes to just straight dry heat. I live here in Las Vegas, of course, as you guys may know, and this thing has served me well throughout June, July, and August. So I know this fragrance inside and out. It is fantastic for all occasion. I wore this actually as my own signature scent here in Las Vegas, and to me, although this one is a little bit more common, you'll be surprised at the fact that not a lot of people actually wear this in comparison to the Acqua di Gio, the Dior Sauvage, or the 1 million of the world out there. So this one is still, to me, fairly unique for a really mass appealing blue type fresh fragrance. For the semi-hot, I like to go with Acqua di Gio Profondo. This one is a big improvement over the original, lasts much longer, smells a lot more modern, and to me, a really big compliment getter. I got a few comments from this one already, so for hot weather, this one is really good. For the not so hot type of summertime, if you live in somewhere like Alaska or Canada, where summer might not be extremely hot, it's a little bit more warm, you can go with something like this one. Artisan Pure by John Varvatos. This one is unique. Pure uniqueness. It smells absolutely amazing with the citrus, smells absolutely gorgeous. And for me, the reason I picked this for the not so hot weather is because it can be too cloying in the super heat. Trust me, I've tried it and it does come across a little bit too pungent if the sun is just too hot. So wear this when the sun is just not too hot or summer evening time. Next one here is a bonus for the hot, humid summer. That's very different from dry summer because humid is just very cloying at times. You need something more fresh and airy to really cut through the humidity, and the fragrance that's perfect for that is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Intense Poroum. So yeah, love this one. Very light, fresh, aquatic, very refreshing. That one's amazing. All right, the next essential occasion is, you guessed it, cold weather signature scent. So we're just gonna burn through all of these really quickly because I already ran through a lot of this video. So I have 3 fragrance options right here. For the super cold, you live in Alaska, Canada, Sweden, Finland, any of those places where the winter is just brutally cold, this one will work all winter long for you. This one is Spice Bomb Extreme. Vanilla, cinnamon, tobacco. This is so sexy. Something that your girlfriend or your wife has potential to love quite a bit. Best one from Viktor & Rolf right now for the extreme cold. Now for the semi-cold, not too cold, I have 2 options for you. And the first one is Sadiq & Voltaire. This is him. This is vanilla black pepper. It's really nice. It has incense in here as well. Fairly affordable, which is really nice. But what's amazing about it is the smell. It's niche quality smell in a $30 to $40 bottle. It smells incredible, it's manly, it's sexy, you can use this anytime. Highly recommend this one, Sadiq & Voltaire, this is him. And the other option is Loam Extreme. Now this is the newest one in my collection, and I put it as a second option is because I love this one so much already. This is a fantastic cold weather fragrance, sexy, unique, it's really awesome. I will be wearing this one out more and give you guys a full thought on it later, but for now, it is a high recommendation. So the next occasion is work. Now work can go a lot of different ways. Some people work in the office, indoors, some people work outdoors. So these are mainly for people who work indoors, all right? I'm gonna assume you guys all work in an office or somewhere where the temperature is controlled. So I have a lot of options here for you guys. Obviously, the first one is gonna be Prada Loam. A lot of you guys know Prada Loam already. This is a no-brainer. I don't need to explain this one. Very professional, clean, luxurious smelling office fragrance. Love that one. I think that's my #1 pick if I had to pick one. The next one is Grey Vetiver by Tom Ford. This is the EDP version. This is more on the summery side. It has a lot of citrus in here, very invigorating, uplifting. It just puts a smile on your face right before you go to work, while at the same time having this really professional, kind of almost formal feel to it as well. So you can also wear this one to high-level meetings or in a suit. Next one is Armani Code Colonia. This one is if you want a little bit more of a playful vibe to your office scene. It has a little bit of sweetness from that original Armani Code DNA. But overall, you're gonna get this really nice kind of soft linen, white linen t-shirt vibe. It's a really nice, inoffensive fragrance with a little bit of a playful touch for the office time. Absolutely fantastic. Next one is the Extreme Safe. If you just want extreme safe, Acqua di Gio Profumo. Extremely safe option. A lot of people are gonna love this. It's extremely mass appealing. You really can't go wrong with it. I think my second pick would be this one, alongside Prada Loam being the first. And the last option, Uomo Casual Life. This is for your just daring people out there. You want something just extremely unique for the office time. You don't want anything that's similar to anyone. Uomo Casual Life, it has coffee, it has violet in here. Last essential occasion, but not the last occasion we're gonna talk about in this video, because there are some other optional occasions as well that I wanna briefly touch on. But this is the last essential occasion, and that is date. Yes, I broke this up into 2 different categories, casual and high-end. Of course, they're very interchangeable. I'm just giving you guys more options so you guys can go explore. The casual option, I'm gonna go with these 2 fragrances. The one EDP, this one is a staple, fresh tobacco, cardamom, sexy, sexy, sexy. I have never met a woman that dislikes this fragrance. If you want something more creative, L'Homme Ideal EDP. This one takes a little bit of confidence to wear because you need to be able to pull off a little bit more of a sweet type of fragrance, a little bit more of a metrosexual type of scent, if you will. But if you can pull it off, you're gonna leave a very good lasting first impression because you smell like no one else that she ever went on a date with. And that's something very important. The next 2 is gonna be for high end now. And if you want to go for safe high-end options, Valentino Uomo Intense. Now this is not the super safest fragrance on the planet, but if you're talking high-end, suit and tie maybe, high-end restaurant, everything luxury and fancy, Valentino Uomo Intense just fits the bill extremely, extremely well. Tonka bean in here, leather, iris. It's romantic, it's sexy, it has kind of its own gravitational pull in a way. It's just a scent that just invites people in. Love this thing. You need to wear this with confidence though. Of course, if you're going to a high-end dinner, you're in a suit or you dress up really well, you should feel very confident anyway, but you definitely need confidence to pull this one off. Can't be shy while wearing it. It is quite a loud fragrance, so you just gotta own it. Now, if you wanna go for a little bit more creativity, Tom Ford's Noir Extreme has a really unique gourmandish type of sweetness. Oh, man, this one, same as L'Homme Ideal EDP, is gonna help you make a very, very strong, lasting impression if you can pull off this fragrance. And actually, I would say this fragrance might be easier to wear than Valentino Uomo Intense, but this one, if you can pull it off, it'll make a really, really great first impression. All right, so I messed up just a little bit. That last one was not the last essential occasion. This one is, and this one is the Dumb Reach fragrances. This is the one where you're running late, you're gonna go out the door really fast, you need to grab something that just absolutely works. I'm just gonna run through these really, really quickly. Why Life, my favorite right now of all the blue fragrances. It smells very youthful, very modern. It's to me high quality enough to compete with the big boys like Dior Sauvage and Bleu de Chanel, which are actually the 2 other options. Sauvage for me, the reason I picked this one over a lot of the other blue fragrances is because I always come back to it. I smell Dylan Blue, I smell Carbon, I smell Atlantique, and those are nice, but I always come back to Sauvage. There's something magnetic about this fragrance that to me is just a leagues above all the other fragrances that even tries to copy its DNA. So Dior Sauvage, work all occasion, of course. Bleu de Chanel is your formal blue fragrance, or the more upscale blue fragrance, if you will. You can still use this anytime. It smells fantastic. The one I would not recommend is the Parfum because the projection on that one, not so great. I would go with the EDT or the EDP. Wildlife, of course, I already mentioned that. Amazing fragrance as well for a little bit more of a modern kind of useful touch than the other two. Now onto the optional occasion. Now, if you want just the essentials, you can just end the video right here. These are all optional occasions where you could have them. They're useful to have, but they're not super necessary. First occasion is super clean, safe fragrance. These are just fragrances you put on in situations where you know you shouldn't be wearing any fragrance or any strong fragrance anyway, but you still want to wear one. That's Mugler Cologne for this occasion. This one smells like a bar of soap. You can wear this any occasion, you won't offend anyone, so that's that. The next one is the super refreshing. This one is for the stupid high heat. If you're in a place where it's like 130, something like that, and for me, for that occasion, the Loam Cologne is just a mood lifter. The Loam Cologne, fresh kind of citrus cocktail lemon. It's really refreshing. Just spray the Loam Cologne on, smell it, and just feel your mood and your energy just lift back up. That's how amazing it is. The next one is formal, and this one is optional because not everyone has formal occasion in their life. Not everyone goes to gala events or really special suit and tie events, so this is optional. For this occasion, I go with Gentleman EDP by Givenchy. This one, really nice, dark, masculine, woody, spicy. It is my favorite out of all the fragrances that tries to copy the Uomo Intense DNA. Valentino Uomo Intense is also another favorite of mine, but this one for a suit, if you want just pure masculinity with a touch of something formal, dark, and still a little bit playful at the same time, Gentleman EDP by Givenchy. The last one we're gonna talk about today is for the nights out occasion. Now, this is optional because not everyone goes to bars, not everyone goes to clubs. Some people just like to stay home, so it's very optional. This one is Versace Eros Flame. No brainer here with this one. This one gets me a lot of compliments, performs extremely well. It's just a massive peeler, and the smell itself would cut through any cold air, man. Performance, the smell would cut through any cold air. It's just a fantastic fragrance, and if you just want pure reaction, pure attention from women or your friends when you're going out to the clubs and bars, Versace Eros Flame is just, it's a no-brainer choice. So that's my pick for nights out. All right, guys, that's it for this video today. Thank you so much for watching through all of that kind of a chaotic mess. I hope you guys kind of jot down some fragrances. If you guys did not, it's all right. I'll leave a link to all of them down in the description below so you guys can check them out there. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I may have a niche version coming in maybe like a week or so, so stay tuned for that. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye.